In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at McFarlane Toys gold labeled Batman Dark Detective from Future State. Stay tuned. Guys, welcome back to the show. Welcome back. We're looking at Batman Dark Detective. I don't know if I'm going to be sharing any spoilers or not, but all of us, or a lot of folks, have always speculated. I've seen it in the conversations. I've seen it out on the internet. What would a Batman look like if he was poor? This is it. However, the Dark Detective is being Bruce Wayne, who's poor, living in an efficiency, putting together a computer in his efficiency cave out of scraps that he finds, and fighting the magistrate in the future state. So, before we begin, guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram so we can talk about these figures. You guys know I love the engagement. Again, big shout outs to Angelo, Walter, Orlando for reaching out to me. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for giving me your feedbacks on what you guys think about the figures. Let's have more deep conversation of what you guys think and what you guys want. But let's jump into this. A little housekeeping first. McFarlane, thank you for the stand. This I'll just add it to my collection. We are looking at a version of a grappling hood that he actually throws in the comic. It's not launched from his gun, but I do see a holster, so I'm sure somewhere along the comic he does have a grappling gun, but in this case he has this hook and he throws it up. McFarlane, a little disappointed. You gave us the same one in the other one, even though I haven't reviewed the other one with the trench coat in action or swooshing. I prefer it static. You could have given one that's loose. So the only thing I'm going to ask the internet is, if you're a customizer out there, you know how to customize it. If you could show me how to remove this and put this on a wire that looks similar to this, I will be in debt to you. So again, McFarlane, a little disappointed, and we'll show you how it fits in his hands. And last but not least, again, for being a gold label, McFarlane put the trading card, but he used a picture from the comic rather than doing the toy photography. Would have preferred the toy photography over that. So, you guys want to find out about this Bruce Wayne? Take a moment to read it. So, now that we've read that, we'll jump into how spectacular this figure looks. So, like I said in the beginning, if you're not familiar with this figure, this is what Bruce Wayne would be like, or what he would look like in the modern city of Gotham, because we're entering now a more like a Nortec, if you want to call it like that, or a cyberpunk era on there. So this is supposedly an older Bruce Wayne, if that's what I'm understanding, at least in the timeline, that's what I'm thinking. But this is what it would look like if he was poor. I'm not a big fan of the cowl or the mask with the ears popping out. But right before I started the review, that I was messing around with him a little bit, I said, man, the articulation and the way this guy will look on film is just spectacular. And now this guy's growing on me. I'm forgetting about the ears and this dumb grin that they gave him. I'm starting to think this guy looks amazing, and the way they built him is just spectacular. So we're going to go into the articulations and everything else. Sadly, I'm seeing on my viewfinder and in person 2 different color gloves, so it kind of reminds me of the Batman comic 0 Year, where he almost had a similar outfit with the motorcycle. So I don't know if that's what they went with to make this figure, but overall, look at that body armor with the logo of the bat. It's just like a motorcycle type of armor that he put together. We've got some ropes here for him, some canisters, the gold belt. Again, we see a holster here, something that we saw in the new movie that Batman had, but we can't place a gun or anything there because, you know, DC and their stupidity and their mandates. of no guns. So overall, I mean, look at, it's got the whole motif on his legs, so you guys can see it looks like a bat. Love these square off boots. They give him a robotic kind of feel. It's being futuristic and fighting the magistrate drones. And I haven't read it all, so if you guys want to spoil it for me, I'm okay with that. If you leave it in the comment, does he fight the new guy running around, Tim Fox running around as Batman? I know they square off in one of the issues, but I don't follow up any more on it. It kind of like took a different turn. I'm more interested in how he fights Peacemaker 1, I think he's called, or Peacemaker out there. I don't know. I could be wrong, guys, or Peacekeeper 1. I think that's his name. But man, overall, this just looks great. He's got the grin. Look at that. They did a perfect job doing the biceps. And guys, just handling this figure for you filmmakers, we'll go over the articulation. It's just, wow. This is like a golden egg. This is amazing what they did with this figure. Whoever designed this, and I get it. I know I wanted more hands and more things because we only get a fisted and we only get one hand. Whoever designed this really sat down and said, you know what, we're going to make this guy fully there's articulation for your filming. So if you guys are going to use this, as a matter of fact, I'm thinking I might just get another one of these guys out there. But let's jump into the articulations. He can look down like that. He can look up side to side. As you can see, it's a little stiff still. So, you know, we've got that head articulation there. Arm articulation all over the place. He can go up and down like that, nothing obstructing him. He's got a bicep swivel, as you guys can see here. It's a little rough there. It looks like it's double jointed. Yes, it is. Double jointed elbows. You guys can see that there. Now it's loosened up. Double jointed there. We've got the gauntlet, which I love, going all the way to the McFarlane, the new McFarlane ball bearing, and we'll see how far, what kind of articulation we get here. Let's try this hand here. You know, I could learn my lesson of moving these before I film, but I kind of like want to be authentic and getting all these. So I'm not getting a back and forth on it, and it could be because it's still stiff, but it does circle around. So on that, now waist, we've got this, we've got that, we've got a lot of crunch here, as you guys can see on the profile. Plenty of crunch there, plenty of crunch there. So this is a semi diaper. It's not soft, but it's not, you know, it's not a hard plastic per se. It's in between, but definitely very well made. We've got the McFarlane mechanism there. Look at this, guys. This is like boom. We got the thigh swivel, so you'll definitely get him in a lot of poses out there. We've got the double jointed knees. How beautiful is that, guys? I mean, look at that. This figure, without any excess things on it, is not obstructing anything. We've got the ball bearing mechanism. As you can hear, it's on a ratchet. And it's just looking spectacular. And last but not least, we've got the toe articulation. So, man, overall, I'm going to have to give it to Bones. This might just be my new favorite Batman. This guy grew on me because those ears just weren't cutting it for me. I was like, where is he going with all that? But overall, this is just a perfect figure to add into your filmmaking. And now he doesn't want to stand. Hey, McFarlane, you need to balance out these top-heavy figures. You know, let me move them here. Okay, and last but not least, guys, yes, I pulled them off camera so you guys can see the rope in his hands. And there isn't anywhere that I could see where you can hang this from. But yes, I'll bring him back in the camera before you guys start complaining. Here he is. And this is what it looks like. So overall, guys, you guys got to share with me in the comments. What do you think? Is this something you're going to pick up? Do you like the style? I would say that if you're doing a Blade Runner animation, stop motion, obviously to keep with the storyline, this guy's it right here. He just looks phenomenal. I definitely approve of this character. McFarlane, all of us paying money for these gold label figures. Throw in an extra hand, maybe a different kind of head, to swap them out. But overall, we're all pleased, and I'm gonna say I'm very happy. I wasn't sure going in when I was opening up the package, but I'm gonna have to say this guy definitely blew me away. He looks great. Love all the functionality. If I had a rating, this would be a 10 out of the figure. If I could create a rating or a score. So overall, this is great. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Let me know if this is gonna pick up. If you like the video, guys, don't forget to hit the like button, thumbs up. Don't forget to ring the bell for notification. And guys, you know that I'm trying to grow this channel, so please subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow, helps me put more videos out there. Without any other information about this guy, I will say I'm genuinely very pleased with this figure. I'm happy, probably gonna add another one to my collection. So with that said, guys, this is the Red, and I am officially out. Not officially, but you know what I mean. I am out.